Okay, so apparently the ad manager's is fucking lying to me. It said it rolled ads, but then it rolled ads more than it was supposed to. Anyway, I recorded some rolls that I did off stream, so here's that video. Welcome in, Cthulhu's. So trying to stream with CPU encoding rather than GPU is not possible. So right now, for comparison's sake, I'm running at about like 20 to 30% CPU usage. It was like at 65 plus when I tried earlier, and I started getting critical temp warnings. So that wasn't great. Oh, actually, we might be getting...
One day, I'll be the best public security officer there is.
Duplicated game audio, so I'm gonna mute desktop audio. So yeah, that was kind of a mess. So I don't know what to do with respect to VTube Studio and stuff. What hangs a little bit? No, I'm back to GPU encoding. I had to restart stream because my CPU was fucking cooking. Like that was not doable. And that was just the stream. That was the lower bitrate output. I was still recording via the GPU for my VODs, but yeah, trying to split the difference, which was the baby step forward, did not fucking work. I cannot stream on H.264. I tried streaming on H.264 and it fucking cooked my CPU. Like almost instantly, as soon as I went live, within 3 minutes. Like some of my CPU cores were going over 90 degrees.
An honored guest just arrived.
And now I'm averaging like 60, mid 60.
Entertain you.
Nevik. That's a reference for us and no one else.
Welcome.
Capcom's still been updating Lost Planet too, but they haven't put that out yet.
I'm here to win. No matter what it is, I will win it all.
So yeah, unfortunately software encoding is not possible for my CPU. My airflow is too bad. Yep. So I'm using H.264 as short form for software encoding, because that's all it is. NVENC is NVIDIA's embedded encoding So there are separate resources on the GPU that are dedicated to video encoding. If you don't use them, you're literally wasting them. However, while NVIDIA claims that NVENC shouldn't use any GPU resources that are used for 3D rendering, if you look under the Performance tab in Task Manager, they're actually managed separately. Lots of people say that's false. So I thought maybe if I tried offloading some of the GPU load onto my CPU, that would balance the scales a bit. But no, unfortunately, we're back to square one. Everything is running off of the GPU. So VTube Studio will continue to crash. Discord will continue to crash. My games will continue to crash, and I don't know what the issue is. And I think there's just something wrong with VTube Studio, personally. And unless I delete like all my VTube Studio settings and start over from scratch, like I can back up my model file, that's fine. But I'd rather not if I can avoid it. So yeah, the only thing I really changed is I am now, when I'm not collabing with people, I am launching VTube Studio outside of Steam using the .bat file that they include, which apparently uses a lot, many fewer resources. Much fewer? I'm not sure what the grammatical correct answer is there. But, yeah. Ain't that a bitch. So we're almost done with this. There's about another 2 minutes left of this recording here. And for reference, right now, my GPU is about like 55 to 60% utilized, using 8 out of the 10 gigs of GPU memory it has. CPU is now only around, like, again, 25, 27%, and that's consistent. So, it's doing fine. It's happy. Temps are around 65. Still high, because, again, my airflow sucks, but unless I get better fans or replace the case, which is not happening, that's not going to improve. It's a frustrating balancing act, but I'm going to be honest. I think the issue is just VTube Studio, because I don't have these issues when I just use like when Discord and my games start crashing. I'm trying to act surprised, even though this is a recording. Wow! Oh wow! Who do we get, guys? It's Bernice.
Fired up. Need a little spark?
Hello, Russell. Welcome in. So we did get Bernice. She's okay. We'll see if I have roller's remorse later. 100% this is really just because of her amazing music video.
We fighting? Take me.
Let's fire it up.
I will say,
some nitro fuel?
Yanagi also has a pretty decent, her first trailer was terrible, but the second one was really good. But I think I'm gonna just be saving up for lighter, let's be honest here. Okay, so that's one video done. Just to do a little bit of catch up here. These I'm going to skim through more. Yeah, because did you, am I mistaken? Did you roll for Jane before you even got your like guaranteed standard banner S rank? Or was it just a while since you touched the game? So this is just event gameplay. I said gameplay in air quotes. There was an event called Redo for You, and I think I show the Bork bork. Now, unfortunately, I don't have footage of all the completed puzzles. There were some okay illustrations, but it was nothing to write home about. It was, that's dedication. So, a girl is misinterpreting what Hal is saying, feeling guilty that she's not buying this puzzle book. Yeah, Nekomata's S rank. Doesn't really feel like it. I don't feel like reading this dialogue. You know what? You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go through all the videos that I've archived right now. Why not? This shouldn't take too long. Okay, so Nekomata was probably your standard banner. I got Nekomata's W engine. I don't even have Nekomata, and it's useless because it's not even good for Billy, who's the only other character that can use it. Billy's signature W engine is still better for him. It hurts. It's so bad, man. I feel like this is a reference to something. Old lady pushing a shopping cart while like shit's exploding in the background. Yeah, I think Ben's W engine is decent for him. Defense characters are weird. Because, like, defense characters are in that weird position where both Ben and Caesar, which we're going to talk about later, are almost better built as stun characters. Their defensive, like, especially Caesar, her shields is, in my opinion, not super worth investing in because it's just so good by default. So you kind of want to pick between Anomaly or Stun for her. And I'm not sure which is better. Bork bork. So unfortunately, I don't have footage of the rest of the puzzles. You can probably look them up on the wiki. I imagine the event once again is called Redo for You, and it involved a lot of cats and Bang Boo, and in General Chop. Yeah, I forget what. The other, there are two other events from this update. Next is Roaming the Ether. This one we're just gonna go through like a bit of the dialogue and skim through because this is 24 minutes of footage and I don't care. It wasn't good. Yes, I'm just scrolling through all the event artwork because the artwork's really nice. Certainly. And so Nicole shows up at the shop. She's got a laptop that a Hollow Raider, there we go. I was thinking Hunter, found in Hollow Zero, and we basically hook it up to Fairy to try and decrypt it because it's basically stuffed with viruses. So Nicole thinks it'll be worth something to us. Has no encryption, is just fucking full of viruses, so you gotta quarantine it and play some mediocre flash games to This is way too much exposition. Yeah, I thought it was some old anime like some sort of Watanabe production of some sort. And so this is kind of similar to some of the previous rhythm games that they did, but it's you just move on a single row and try to interact with the enemies, basically. It doesn't really follow the rhythm much. It's more like, hey, this is the pace of the mode, and you have like 10 misses. Touch any part of the enemies, and that's enough to get them. So yeah, you just move up and down, and that's it. And then as you continue playing, it upgrades, and you get additional functions and benefits, like speed ups, tripling yourself, which is actually really confusing because it's hard to keep track of which character you're actually controlling amongst the 3 clones. And then there's this song, which is kind of okay. Yeah, so they're introducing the tripler. So you'll see I get a little confused here, because I'm controlling the one that's pink. I already finished... Yeah, well... off-stream gameplay catch-up, basically. I already finished the event. I'm just replaying stuff that I had recorded for posterity. Because again, when I stream, I like to maintain kind of a Let's Play style, so that like when all my stuff is archived on YouTube, it's both not just a record of my own exploits, but the game itself. Because unfortunately, live service games have a half-life. Like the main reason why we're even streaming this today, I'll be honest, I don't want to. I'd rather stream something else. But the event that's tied with 1.2 is probably going to disappear after this. I don't even care that much about the rewards. You get Lucy for free, but like, I'm never going to use her. So let's just fast forward here. So it's the same stuff. They then start adding walls, and you know, you're doing kind of Flappy Bird nonsense almost. Like, it's not bad. It's just blah, and it's very low effort. They also reran the Soul Hounds event, where you just had to get some you had to play a whole bunch of Soul Hounds and get some points, and then you just redeem some stuff. I didn't even bother recording that because literally the same event with no dialogue. Just some consumable rewards that you get from it. Sometimes I think I should swap the like when the music goes fast like that. Sometimes I think I should swap like the direction that my VTuber model is looking, so that I'm actually like looking at the gameplay. But so yeah, that's the event. It contains nothing of significant value. And it was basically an old laptop from the Diamond Division. One of the Defense Force divisions, only the Obsidian Division that Soldier 11 belongs to, remained. I also don't know what this is in reference to, but this cluster of numbers 5917291. Didn't really link back to any of the previous dialogue, so I don't know. Yeah, they're a little awkward to keep track of. I mean, rhythm games are kind of the same, right? There are some rhythm games where just the process of following what's going on is really confusing. So this is going to be a bit of a blast from the past. We're going to skim through these. These are events from like a little bit ago. This is the Immersive Tactical Drill. This was a 1.1 event, I want to say. This was again just hey, use characters of particular elements and they'll get certain bonuses. So that was a thing, and Lila makes a joke. Lot of BS exposition. And she said, "Oh yeah, calibrating for the highest pain feedback." And you're like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 what?" But yeah, it was basically just like, hey, use characters of was it a specific faction or a specific element or a specific character type? It was one of the, you know, it was whatever. Very similar. Oh, we can also do this is going to be a bit of a cleanup stream today. We can also do some of the got Shield Defense that just restarted, and also got the training stuff. So this is the event that I had mentioned previously, where a movie director basically hires us to take some photos of our various friends who could play roles in a film. Let's see if we can just fast forward some of this. Casting. We're hired as the assistant director. So thug in front of the cafe. And then we decide to go say hi to Lycon. And then as their kind of filler activity after you've had your dialogue session, you go around snapping additional photos. Yeah, I'd like to play Signalis sometime. At the HIA? Maybe. They definitely seem kind of like that. Yeah. And we also are tasked with using a particular filter because this is one of the things that they added in 1.1. I actually have not looked at the 1.2 feature trailer, so I have no idea what's coming. I know there was one quality of life update that sounds pretty interesting. I might look that up after we finish watching this. I remember some of these photos actually came out pretty okay. I was kind of getting into it. I wouldn't mind more events like those, honestly. It's I don't need them to add a lot to the game world, let's be honest here, but it is nice when you can appreciate some of the finer details. Yeah, so we're just given an extra activity to go. Oh, I also this was also the one like Internaut message that I missed previously from that one warehouse thing. I was confused, like why is this here? So yeah, it was just disappeared at the end of the thing, reacting to the boss that popped up, basically. All right, so yeah, a lot of just running around, noir filter of, you know, a location in Luminous Square. Yeah, and you're basically just tasked like, hey, go around, take photos of any bicycles. And there are some, there were just unique descriptions of each. So, like the Sons of Caledon, their bicycles were parked next to the park shop. I'm just gonna skip to the interesting details. This event, because these are probably archived somewhere else. This event was called Scene 1, Shot 1. And there was like an e-bike there. Yeah, so I think next we needed to go recruit Jane. We needed Jane to be seductive, like she's tempting a female officer. I keep doing that. I keep facing the wrong direction. Very nice. And yeah, next we just had to take a photo of that, and then signs. I remember thinking this was interesting because I think I take a photo of the pharmacy sign and I was like, oh, that pharmacy belongs to that company. Interesting. Did I go back by mistake? That's the station. Yeah, here we go. Jonathan is the name of that company. JC Pharmacy. Because we've seen the Jonathan company mentioned a couple times before. And this also mentions, like, there's Richard's Tea Milk over there, and then there's this is actually Chop's little brother, I think. No, General Chop's son, Chop Jr. Because there was that weird interaction before with Seth, where he's like, I don't know if they have like a rivalry or something. But yeah. I just decided to take a photo of, you can take more photos if you want for additional flavor text, but it wasn't required. You only had to take photos of 6 each, I believe. Yeah. So then the close friend, and we basically vote ourselves so that we can smooch on Jane. And I think we literally just take a selfie. Yep, try out the selfie mode. We caught a ghost on film. And then we just take a photo of random play, not totally just an advertisement for our business. And then we just take some photos of signs here. Can't recall if there's anything interesting about these. And some construction vehicles as well. This one took a surprising while because it wasn't super obvious what was being counted. And then birds. Yeah, I think that was that. There was somewhere in there where I thought you'd have a conversation with Jane. I don't Eh. No, I guess not. I thought somewhere in there, maybe it's the lady herself who's basically like, oh, I see, you just want to smooch on the rat. I like how definitive it is. It's like, yeah, that's a wrap for the casting for the friend. It was a bit awkward to scroll through. Anyway, yeah, let's check Zenless 1.2 update features. Have I mentioned that? No, 1.3, sorry. That's what I meant to say earlier. This is 1.2. So we're finally going to be able to visit the HAND office, or headquarters, where all the special operations section 6 is located. Also the Sanzi studio, which is the composers of the game, or at least the vocal tracks. They're adding a new roguelike mode, which is like another kind of dungeon crawl. And then there's going to be like a challenge tower. No, this thing I'm looking at is over summarizing. There was a lot more that was broken down in that event. Oh well, that's my fault for not researching that. All right, so the last thing we got here is the current event, the Friendship Fair. So just to recap this, so 141 has hired Xiao, whose color has changed again. Her color palette changes with every update for some reason. So we're just basically going around to various stores to see if they want to sell products in 141 convenience. And I actually haven't finished this yet because I thought there might be some interesting dialogue related to, so we say hi to Orchidia, and she's basically concerned about, like, oh, caring for the plants, like it's a full-time job, but hey, maybe I can sell some like potted plants that just need a little bit of watering. And Coco at Richard's Tea Milk is basically saying, oh yeah, we can pre-made tea bags with some condensed milk ready to go, and then how to prepare it, some like boba kits basically. And this is very, very similar to the previous thing where we would just give her some random items, similar to the Pompadour Guys event in Genshin that I talked about the last time this event was a thing. So that's that. We have now caught up with all the videos that I've recorded off stream. Let me just make sure I've got that on. The audio disappears. Actually, that's fine. Okay, and then we turn on game audio. Boom. It's not pronounced like that, though. Her name is pronounced Bernice. That's how it's normally it's spelled with an E. They spelled it with a U because it's burn.
Only the brave will win.
Let's fire it up!
We fighting?
So I mentioned,
Me.
so this is the build I'm currently going with for Caesar. Again, her shield scales with an impact, and she's better as a stun character, so I just gave her a stun W engine that gives her a base impact increase, because there's literally no defense W engines that give impact except for her own unique one. And you could, looking at the recommendations here, so a lot of people are giving her an impact secondary with the new shield focus, but you don't really need her shield effect. Like, I'm assuming that only increases the health of the shield and not like the benefits of the shield by 15%. But like, she doesn't really do damage, so like, most of your value for her before tagging into someone else, like, if an enemy's stunned, and that's where you're switching to your attacker, you're not going to be triggering a defensive or evasive assist. So triggering that within 10 seconds of stunning a person, which is when your major DPS is going to happen, isn't going to happen. So actually, I don't think that Protopunk is good for her unless you really want the extra shield health, which I don't think is necessary. I think her shields are fine as is. So I feel like Shockstar Disco is really good for her because she's a fantastic stunner. She could use more days. Impact, I feel like I have enough, honestly, with the W engine. But right now I'm running an anomaly build. This is not particularly helpful if you're using her with Jane. But if you're using her in a team composition with different characters, you'll trigger Assault more than not. So if you're going to pair her with Jane, definitely. If you don't have Ching Yi, then I say go for Shockstar Disco. If you're going for using her as a double stun anomaly character with non-physical anomaly characters, then I would go with Freedom Blues, which is what I'm currently doing. Yeah, but at the beginning of the, so if you listen to the full version of the song where the Sanzi vocalist introduces herself as Bernice, even though she's not Bernice's voice actress, she says, "I'm Bernice." But then in the chorus, yes, they're going Bernice, 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 Bernice. But I think that's more of a I'm not sure how intentional that is, because there is a bit of a, you know, trying to make the language fit, and I feel like if that didn't add extra time to this, it basically adds an extra syllable, I think. So I can see why they wouldn't do that for the flow of the song. And then for Bernice, we've basically got her built similar to Jane in terms of the W engine. Again, Rainforest Gourmet, and she's better. Bernice is better suited for the Battle Pass one, Electro Lip Gloss. I still think that Weeping Gemini is better than Rainforest Gourmet across the board. Now, realistically, you're not going to be inflicting attribute anomalies that frequently. But if you're using her in a double anomaly team, like for Disorder, she'll get this buff more often than not. And if you're using it on a group, then she'll get this buff pretty often compared to just what you get out of Rainforest Gourmet in general. She's using the other set here, which does some off-field stuff for her. Now, Perdwin recommends fire damage for her. I'm not super convinced. I don't think anomaly is super necessary because you're only really giving her 30 anomaly proficiency there, which does affect the damage she does, granted. But I think energy is actually the better call for her because she blows through her energy really fast, and she's more valued for her unique basic attacks. But I mean, we can do her character trial.
Let's fire it up.
So we have 1 day and 10 hours to finish the Overlord's Feast. So I hope it's not that long, because I'm just not in the mood. All right. So she is another character with a unique meter underneath her her icon, and that basically is used to perform enhanced basic attacks that trigger instances of fire damage. When she is off field, it causes enemies to pop extra hits of fire damage and anomaly buildup. So you actually burn her meter with EX to accumulate heat, and when she's above 50% of that meter is when she can start performing those enhanced basic attacks. And if you use her EX while moving, she does 1. If you do it while neutral, no, sorry, you have to press it. Game seems a bit loud. No, this is the normal volume. It's still 60%. If you press it, shut up, press it. There we go. If you press it twice, she'll use both of her flamethrowers to rapidly increase the amount of fire anomaly buildup that she's doing. Yeah, switch to a squad mate, and then attack to trigger Afterburn. Look at those pyro damage instances that you're seeing there.
This trip will have us. Ready for a fiery feast! My turn!
But she does actually do pretty decent damage, which is probably the reason why Bergwin recommends using the fire damage disk drive.
Need a hand?
Yeah, so like that enemy had like about an 1/8 of their fire anomaly buildup without me even having Bernice on the field. So it's not insignificant, but she will do most of her anomaly damage when she's on the field. So the off field stuff is kind of eh. All right. So we'll get our gamers manning the store here. We'll go say hi to Hal. I'm gonna need to refill my drink soon. Yeah, we've been just running around as Bernice. Why not? Also, I may have mentioned this before. Among Us. The headline at the bottom, sometimes it'll say, on certain days, it'll say, play with Bangbu to be cool. I don't like that. Say Jonathan Medical. There you go. I don't remember if this is, Shark Boo. Yeah, eating carrots improves your night vision. That's the myth that's knocking off. Also, we got enough, of these They're not gonna be adding another fucking 4-star character, at least until 1.4, which is bizarre, honestly. It almost seems like because they're adding weapons that are unique to the 4-star characters, they're just like, yeah, we're just not going to make 4-star characters often as our other games, and I don't get it. That might be wrong. Maybe it's the same rate, but it feels like there aren't as many 4-star characters coming out for this game, especially early on. It feels like a problem. But yeah, we got an extra 10 draw we can do on the stable channel. Not expecting anything good, but I would love to get Billy or Seth's W engines. That's not Billy's. You'd think it would be, but it's not. Billy's looks more like a common rider. Specifically one of the weird like anime looking. Oh, we finally got Sokaku's. Nice. I don't think I actually need that one anymore. I don't even know if I have one equipped on. It's no one. It's a generic.
We fighting?
Which is weird because there's like a couple of them.
I have 2 guns, so
see, because if we got a Billy here, so there's like a bunch of these Starlight Engine, and then there's also for the defense characters, there is the original Transmorpher. Neither of those are unique to any character. Yeah, we've been using Lucy's W engine here. But I think we can finally give this to Sokaku. Damn. So you can finally have your W engine back, I guess. I might actually remove that because it's actually one of the best support W engines.
Sokaku, ready.
Okay. I'm just trying to go down my mental checklist of like, what are the things that I haven't been doing in this game?
Isn't just for the early birds. It can also be for the night.
So I've been working on shock and physical chips, but I don't know where there's a at. Well, physical's actually kind of low. So I guess we'll go physical.
Hello there. How about the Tin Master Special?
And I've depleted all the experience that I can glean from the lectures. I think I still have a couple of those to do. So one of the main reasons that I've been kind of blah about doing this is that so Shiyu Defense and the new Withering Garden Blitz mode, you can just run into the new boss. There are huge fucking spoilers in that content. I don't think that should be happening. I don't think those enemies shouldn't be added until the next update, in my opinion. Those fights also kind of suck. The new boss design is really good, but it's kind of annoying to fight, especially on repeat. And the new doppelganger enemies that they've added 3 of them because fighting Jane was so popular in the previous update version. They're all really annoying because they're extra evasive. Because like Jane has a certain amount of time that she can be like hit stunned before she breaks out of it. The other characters could, like, one character just activates a stance where they just dodge everything, like Virgil style, and then there's one character that just fucking flips and jumps around like an idiot for a few minutes, and it's annoying. I don't know, they're just not fun to engage with, and then you always fight them like with someone else, so you can't just like focus them down as much as I would like to. So see, a lot of these are not finished just because I didn't feel like it. Oh, I didn't even... Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to do one of these. Sons of Caledon. Why not?
Want a glass of nitro fuel?
Only the brave will win.
Let's. Huh?
We can do
Want a glass of nitro fuel?
this,
Let's light this hollow up.
and then we can do revolver boot. What are the challenges here? No fallen agents. Okay. Oh, God damn it.
Let's fire it up.
We fighting? Take.
Want a glass? Huh? Officer, nothing to.
A mission?
Ready for combat.
Starlight!
I'll just use mine.
Good. Want a glass of nitro fuel?
We're gonna see some more Caesar gameplay later because I decided to do this round of Shi defense on stream. I've been doing them off stream because I've ever since that one time I managed to get S ranks consistently, I've been able to do them all. Except for like one that was like really hard for some reason. I might have gone back and done it, but it was like it wasn't even the last one. It was like 5 out of 7. It was just like a bad combination of like enemy versus health versus the characters that I have for dealing damage to them. My resources were kind of spread too thin between the two teams to really optimize my DPS. Yeah, also just like, hey, music spoilers, you know.
Not even close! Just watch!
So, she still stuns pretty fast, honestly.
Weakling!
Being happy's what counts.
It's also kind of crazy in retrospect. The non-Withering Garden Hollow Zero content is really easy compared to Withering Garden. And again, Withering Garden is only really difficult at the highest level. And I have a feeling that Blitz mode might actually be easier. Alright, so now we can unlock this. Hollow Zero, along with Cretan, Lemnian, Hawara, Persanus, Solove, and Papago. These are the names of the great hollows that currently exist in New Eridu. All investigators should take note. The new hollows that appear in New Eridu are basically all companion hollows of these great hollows. That's a basic truth that gives value to all these hollow investigations and hollow activity suppression operations. Investigators can often find fissures in companion hollows that lead to their parent hollow, and eliminating powerful ethereals in the parent hollow can lead to lower activity in the companion hollow. During missions, apart from carrots, this kind of knowledge can also help an investigator find a safe way out. Though Hollow Zero isn't a place where any normal investigator would be allowed, but all investigators should keep in mind that Hollow Zero contains multiple pathways that connect different Great Hollows together. If you accidentally enter Hollow Zero while exploring one of the Great Hollows, please contact your Bangu immediately. That way, even if you can't find your way back, you can at least record your last words. So we'll do this one. Victoria Housekeeping. Okay, I made the right choice then. So we'll go with Doggo, we'll go with Rena, we'll go with Shork.
Touch my tail? What a bother.
And we don't really have a good pairing there. So I think we'll just go with... We'll supplement Rena's electric anomaly buildup. These do actually get more difficult progressively, just because as you go through the tiers, the levels of the enemies increase, and they throw more difficult enemies and bosses at you, elites and whatnot. Oh, I like how there's a daylight version of this.
Be gone.
You cannot stop me. Take one. Scissors
That was
in
wrong
your
one.
face.
Can you resist?
Alright,
Oh,
no worries, boss. I knew this wouldn't be easy.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with Rena. I imagine Rena has more energy build up, so.
at your service. Watch out.
There we go.
Please. Don't go straight at the moon.
I'm happy to be of service. How annoying. Get flushed!
Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to build up Ellen's stats.
Amateurs.
You should thank me! You cannot stop me. What a pain. I can be everywhere.
That works. All right, not super clean because I don't know the buttons for any of those characters, but not too bad. Yeah, I feel like the game volume for that is too loud, but I don't know. It seems to come out fine in post. The variety of monsters in the Hollow is extensive, and the types you've discovered so far are likely just the tip of the iceberg. Therefore, if you encounter an unknown type of creature in the Hollow, congratulations! You may have discovered a new species. Please immediately activate the recording function of your companion Bangbu to document the appearance, size, combat skills, and battle scenes of this new type. This will help HIA accurately recreate the virtual model of the species, assisting other Hollow investigators in defeating it. Also, make sure you capture it alive to get a silver crown and make it a complete waste of time. I don't even know why they bother with that in Monster Hunter. If it's not a gold crown, it wasn't even worth capturing. HI will award substantial prizes to each investigator who discovers and provides information about a new species. Of course, if a Hollow Raider discovers a new species, they will also receive a reward, along with a medal. However, Hollow Raiders usually don't wait for the staff to hang the medal around their neck. They leave as soon as they receive their prize, knowing that the medal often comes with public security personnel. We must clarify that previous claims of seeing a giant golden Bangbu in the Hollow are considered baseless fantasies and not recognized as new species. Additionally, self-produced performances cannot be recognized as new species either. Hiring an actor and disguising them with colorful hollow light bulbs to pretend to be an ethereal is not a good idea. So we can get some of our merit-based rewards. We can also, we need to spend what we got while we got it. There's another tactics course there, which we can unlock. And then that goes to here. Yeah, we can unlock all these. I don't know who we're gonna.
Only
I
the
think we're gonna put.
Time for some.
Good day.
How can I help?
No, we leveled up Ben. I don't know. I don't know who we're gonna put in there. That's another housekeeper one, so I'll do that off stream. And we need to do this one. This is yes. All right.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
A new case to solve?
Wanna be my research subject? Huh? Is something the matter?
Go on, Officer Sweet. I do like that Officer Sweet makes dog noises. I don't know if Sweet is some sort of pun. I know they have the like the chomping bear trap that they and they make dog noises while biting people, but I don't know if there's a deeper reference there. Oh, nice, we're in the Ballet Twins. Oh God. Speaking of.
Following orders. Who begins? An ingenious move. Following orders.
The pressure's on.
Let's test your math.
Justice always prevails!
There's still time to turn yourself in.
Don't get sloppy. Oops, sorry.
Round the knot.
This'll be painless. Psych. Justice always prevails! Press the advantage. The final act begins now. Careful.
Oops. I forgot how that works.
Face the consequences. Who begins? Huh? Huh? Incoming.
You're under arrest! How do you like me now?
There we go.
Cross the line and you get shot.
Catch him off guard.
You walked right into this one.
Hands up!
Boom. Not my cleanest attempt, but that was still pretty cool. Jane definitely adds something to those fights. It's still fun to use her. Oh, do we actually need to complete all these? Oh. That's annoying. I don't feel like it. I'll do that off stream. Okay. Let's see. So if we go over to Scott Outpost here. I've already done my weekly boss fights and Hollow Zero runs. Oh, the month changed over though, so we're gonna have more things to claim from here. Forgot about that. Oh, you can only have a max of 5. I see. Good to know. I'll probably pick up some of those later. I've just been working on some, Oh, no, that makes sense. I still have to do 3 and 4. That's why. I've gotten all the tenacity. And more crit damage, and then one of these A ranks. I think this one, maybe? It's either the first or the last one. That or that. Also got some lore. Lucky ticket.
Rock, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm Parker now. Use the right name. Besides, we're here now, so don't tell me you're bailing on us now.
Yeah, but this commission's to investigate Hollow Zero, and the other people here all seem to be, you know, actual, real investigators. What if people find out about our fake license?
Now listen to me. Think about our life before. We were treated worse than dogs. You don't want to spend the rest of your life homeless in a hollow, scavenging for scraps of etheric matter, do you?
No, I don't.
Then shut up. There's more loot down in Hollow Zero than you could possibly imagine. If we could pull off this one heist, then we can...
Next, please.
Coming.
You're second in line and you're talking
Your
about pulling off a
investigator
heist.
license or other official documents, please.
Alrighty. Here you go.
Is everything okay?
Mr. Parker, investigators will be briefed in conference room 6. Please go straight inside and turn right. Mr. Parker?
Oh, yes. That's me, Mr. Parker. Thank you. We'll be off then. Moving. Quit dawdling.
There's a sucker born every minute.
Oh, what a twist. I thought I got one of these. Maybe we finished it last time, but I thought one of these is from like the hole that the girl in Hollow Zero is still digging. I've met her like twice and dug twice. Maybe maybe that's just for one piece of lore.
Darla! This is the first time I've ever seen a real ethereal!
Stop shaking the flag so much! I should have never believed your nonsense about going into a hollow!
It's not like I'm the one who made up the rumor, and you believed it too. Slow down! I'm gonna fall off!
Any slower, and the ethereal will catch up. The lucky numbers for this week's lottery haven't come out yet, so I can't let the ethereals get me just yet.
Darla! Darla! Did we shake off that ethereal?
I hope that there really is a crystal door in the middle of Hollow Zero, where you can time travel to the past.
If we really can go back in time, the first thing I bet you'll do is hit up the lottery.
I don't need to stoop to cheating in order to win. It's blasphemy against the lottery. I'd lose all my good luck.
That's what they want you to think.
Really? What would you do then? Oh, don't tell me. You'll go back to our last math exam and avoid that 59 you got?
Do you really think I'm the kind of girl who traveled through space and time for such a childish reason?
I don't know, sounds like it.
Yeah, I do.
Of course I wouldn't. Girl, do you actually believe the rumor about this crystal door being a secret time machine? 'Cause I thought you were gonna say, current hollow theory suggests that this so-called crystal door is merely a massive crystal cluster. The idea of time travel is complete nonsense.
Why is your impression of me a 70-year-old professor?
I was just painting you as being smart and dependable. So what will you do when you're back in the past?
You first.
No, you first.
Well, I'm the one riding the bike, so you go first.
I'm not good with bikes. And anyway, I was the one who stole the carrot.
I'm not telling.
Then I'm not telling either.
You're such a baby.
You are.
I think an interesting twist to a moment like that is if the person
Fine
that's...
then. Once we see the crystal door, We'll count down from 3, and then we'll both say it. Deal? Watch out! It slips down!
I think it would be interesting if the person that was like pedaling and steering the bike started turning into an ethereal, and then you're just kind of stuck with them. I know there have definitely been some horror movies where the person at the wheel starts turning into like a zombie or something. All right, so we'll take a look at this. We're gonna get some spoilers. Yeah, so electric, physical. So we want Caesar first. Yeah, there we go. I think that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, I should have probably switched out Seth for Bernice, come to think of it. I might make that adjustment.
Not even close! Get ready! Stay where you are! No going back! An opening! Fine. In position.
Oh, that didn't help. There we go.
No restriction! Fire it well!
That was probably a waste. Oh, yeah.
Let me at him! Take it! The pleasure's all yours. Cease and desist.
No, that wasn't the right rotation.
Okay. Taking the shot.
I've barely played this game like over the past week or two, honestly. So I'm very rusty when it comes to Shi defense.
I'll do my best. Open your eyes, criminal.
Hit him where it hurts.
Put your hands up.
It won't hurt for long, I promise.
See, the weird thing about Jane is some of her attack, like, radiuses just scoop up a whole bunch of enemies.
I'll make it painless. The final act begins now.
So, sometimes with Jane, you don't even want to bother stunning.
Done.
And face the consequences.
Wanna know what lurks in the darkness?
Like so. Yeah, so we need to swap out Seth. Because at the very least, Bernice will help a little bit. Although... No, we got Chingy, so we can use Officer Sweet. That's fine. Yeah, weak to physical, so let's swap. Let's do 1 and then 2. Yeah. That should be good. This shouldn't take too long, and this will probably be the last time I do Shiyu Defense on stream. Just to kind of show off like the state of where it's at, and also get some decent gameplay of Caesar.
Stay where you are! This won't hurt! An opening! I'm here!
Oh, wrong one.
Time to shine!
Out of my way!
Yeah, Caesar could use a bit more energy, honestly. That's the thing that really holds her back from being amazing.
Taking your shot. Don't even try it. You're surrounded.
Well, either energy to let her use her EX more, or more days dealt, so that she doesn't need to use her EX as much. Something else I'll need to show off once I get an opportunity is that she actually enters a stance with her, Alright. I don't think that even hit me.
Sure. Following orders.
Why aren't you laughing?
It won't hurt for long, I promise. I'll make it painless.
Yeah, sometimes if you just fill up that meter, it's worth its own weight.
Now,
Let's do this.
you're the prey. Want some more?
Yeah, so her individual attacks don't do a lot, but she absolutely deletes enemies.
Hello? The flames follow my flow.
Who's the hunter and who's the prey? The final act begins now.
Now, admittedly, the optimal rotation is to actually use Jane's EX before her enhanced basic attack, because her EX actually increases days accumulation. Yeah, we want to swap. So we're gonna see our first spoiler ganger. And this is the one that can enter a stance where they just like dodge all your shit. I don't know if there's a particular way to like break them out of that.
escape.
Oh, and we get to fight this guy too.
Hold again. Why aren't you laughing?
It won't hurt for long, I promise. Done.
See, we're not even gonna bother stunning these guys, and they're just gonna die in seconds. Physical anomaly is a little overtuned, to be frank.
Now,
Oh, that was a waste.
you're the prey.
The flames follow my flames.
I don't think they're gonna get an opportunity to use it. PU defense does get harder, but like the early levels are very much busy work.
Okay. Time to support. Not even close. Fine. What's this?
An opening!
Let me at it. You asked for it.
Cease and desist! Compressor K-22! Maximum firepower!
Yep, hello.
I'm here.
Nah, that's gonna work.
Taking it back. Ready!
So the thing I don't really like about Caesar's crowd control is that it doesn't mesh well with her EX.
An opening! Time to shine!
Hey, let's try this.
One step further!
Oh, that was a waste. I'm just gonna focus on the main target. Okay, our bang crew just did all the work. See, that again is the problem with Caesar, where it's just like, just let your bang boo kill the enemies.
Okay.
And that's why I think that giving Caesar damage is not worthwhile. So really you want to go for either Anomaly to subsidize Assault, or the flinch state that increases days, or just go for 20% days on everything with the days disk drive set. Okay, we want Bernice here. Ugh. It's not great, but we'll roll with this.
Following order.
Here we go.
Done.
See, starting off with this team is always a bit awkward because I don't have any great means of grouping people up.
Face the consequences.
last alone, I promise.
That worked.
With pleasure. Keep a lookout. Justice is served. The flames follow upward.
Because we don't really need the spend damage multiplier, honestly.
Oops, sorry.
Turn here.
Wanna know what lurks in the darkness?
Mind your manners.
You can still go for it, though.
To me.
There we go. So you can do some weird suboptimal rotations with this team, which is kind of nice. As long as you're building anomaly, you're doing something. Thank you, Zonabu! Sure. Oh, that actually, like, shoot through her shields.
Bullseye.
This won't hurt. No restriction. Fire as well.
Yeah, this enemy's pretty tanky.
Okay. Taking a shot.
Now, let's deal with this guy first, I guess.
Out of the way. Not even close. You
Sure.
asked for it. Going all out.
Let's just deal with the secondary fight here.
Don't even try it. You're surrounded.
It's not going to do full damage, but it did enough.
Not even close.
There we go.
The pleasure's all yours. Cease and desist. I'm here. An opening.
Yeah, these are some awkward fights, honestly. I think we still have like 3 more to go. Yeah, burner shock. Physical ether. Yep, those teams are still optimal. It is a bit of a shame that this mode doesn't give a lot of reason to switch characters very often.
Following order.
Oh.
Well,
no, we're good. Those are some sound effects. honestly, I still haven't seen enough of this guy's attacks. I don't really know what to expect.
Careful. I bite.
Sure.
Found your weakness.
Oh, yeah, okay, here we go.
With pleasure.
So he's basically just going to be taking pot shots at us from a distance while she sets traps. It's really annoying.
Let's make this quick.
You know what? Let's go for disorder.
Who's the hunter and who's the prey?
I'm just taking a lot of damage here for no reason. Oh, that works.
I know what lurks in the darkness.
That actually went a lot faster than I was expecting for how sloppy I was playing. Is his AI broken? Why is he not attacking me? That was weird.
Hey, stay where you are! This won't hurt. An opening! Press on K22! Maximum firepower!
Oh, fun! Thanatos, everyone's favorite.
Let me take cover!
Oh, don't. Why are you changing targets like that? Oh, that's so annoying. This game engine is not built to fight two enemies at once.
Taking the shot. No restrictions. Fire it well.
There we go.
You asked for it. Cease and desist. I'm here.
Okay, we got a minute left. Oh, that's it. All right. I was thinking we might have been in some actual trouble there. All right, and yeah, these are some new guys. Fire. Yeah, that's fine. See, we just haven't really had much of a need to swap teams at all since we made that like one early correction. Ow, whoopsies. You know, I'm actually gonna restart that one. It's gonna be faster if we just go in there with Jane. These guys like to get split up for some reason.
more. I'll make it pain.
There we go.
Hold again. Impeccable.
I honestly don't know where Bernice's iframes are
It won't hurt for long, I promise.
in her stream.
No use resisting.
Press the advantage. The final act begins now. Don't get sloppy.
There, that was much smoother.
Face the consequences.
There we go.
There's nowhere to run.
Just give up.
And then... Not enough decibel generation.
Got your back.
Following orders. Here comes the first.
Let's smoke it here.
The flames follow my flow. Mind your manners.
Just give up.
There we go. Yeah, because that was going to take a while to stun. No, not that guy.
Ready. An opening.
Okay, that's still the only guy here. All right. There we go.
Let me at him. Taking a shot. Take this.
Yeah, parrying those doesn't even count if you're not lined up with the gun barrel, which is a little silly.
Bullseye.
And now we can do our forward combo.
Time to wrap things up. Don't even try it. You're surrounded. An opening. Retargeting.
Yeah, now we should have some decent energy to work with. There we go.
Hey, hey, stay where you are. Come on, face me head on. Time to wrap things up. Pretzel
And that should do
K22.
it.
Maximum firepower. Taking the shot.
All right. One more to go, I think. Is there a 68 or does it jump straight to 70? It jumps straight to 70. All right. Fire physical, that's good. Yeah, that's fine. This might be tough. The robot guys are always a little tanky. Yeah, we're going into this pretty much as well as we can with the first round. So if we can finish that quick, that'll be good. Just need to not fuck up our rotations. You know what? Speaking of, let's just go in there with Jane. All right. You know what? Let's restart that. I thought I had filled up her meter for some reason.
Tingy, time to switch. Watch your blind spot.
There we go.
Donut. I'll make it pain.
Any last words?
Man, once upon a time, this guy was hard. Well, I fucked up my rotation to get in some anomaly damage. That was a bad idea. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna restart that. Yeah, it's just not worth using Bernice. That's the problem. She doesn't have as many privileges as Jane.
Need to recharge? Let's make this quick.
Could be a skill issue, knowledge issue. I need to know where Bernice's iframes are at.
Any last words?
Donut.
This isn't going much better. At least we spun it way faster.
There's nowhere to run. Just give up. Here's a taste of the abyss.
Continue.
There we go. Now to just dodge a bomb. Oh, and we hit the shock. All right.
The flames follow my flow. Mind your manners.
Just give up. The final act.
Oh, this should be
begins
juicy.
Now.
Oh, yeah. Come on. There we go. Yeah, Bernice definitely seems a bit more DPS-centric despite being an anomaly character. How are we for, Fine, we got 3 minutes. That should be fine. Why did that guy run away so far? I'm not sure if I should restart this or not. Yeah. That was a good minute and a half wasted. In a moment. Keep being out of cycle whenever it attacks. There we go.
Bullseye. Come on, face me head on.
Oh, we got plenty of time.
Don't even try it. You're surrounded.
Yeah, the stun cycles do feel a bit longer compared to Kaleda, but I did some extensive testing and they're about the same. And this enemy being resistant to physical shouldn't have any bearing on that.
Wait, stay where you are. Victory is in sight.
Oh, I just noticed the time now.
Fire it well.
We might be cooked. Nah, we're cooked. Damn, we need an extra cycle. That first fight was sloppy, but we wasted a lot of time on the little Orbeez here. There we go.
Cease and desist.
Much cleaner.
There's more to battle.
No, let's do this.
Glory!
Sure, you can do that. Yeah, I'm thinking the lacking stun is hurting me here.
Bullseye. Victory is in
Or just the poor like damage over time, because Caesar's contributing like nothing damage-wise, so. This seems like another waste. I think I fucked up by using my ult on Caesar instead of anyone else. Nope, nope. Can't let that guy run away. I saw him off to the left there. Motherfucker. See, that's the other annoying thing about this game is that, like, grouping enemies is really important for shield defense, but there aren't enough tools for it. I think they're all scattered. Yeah. God. We had that one run that was, like, perfect. We might have to redo that first fight. Fuck. It's so annoying. I can't keep them all in hit stun while switching to Nicole. There we go. Also the fact that sometimes this guy's attacks occur on the other side of its body means I'm whipping my perfect parries. Like that. Like that makes no sense. Why are these parries not triggering? There we go.
Stay where you are! Come on, face me head on! Time to wrap. No restrictions! Fire as well! Yeah.
I don't know if that's even good or not. Because I'm just mashing parry. And it seems to be working. I think that's what I'll have to do. This looks so clumsy.
Bullseye. Victory is in sight! Time to ramp things up! Suppressor K-22! Maximum firepower!
Oh, this is gonna be a close one. No, this is not happening. Dustin, thank you for the raid. How's it going, man? Sorry, it's gonna be a second. I'm kind of in the middle of something intense here. Hope you had a good stream. Is Killer Frequency that like a radio host murder mystery game?
Stay where you are.
Nice. I hope you have fun with
Head
that.
on. Time to wrap things up. No restrictions. Fire at will.
And of course, if you need to take care of yourself, get something to eat or drink or get some rest. Also, but hello, welcome. There's some cake on display, apparently. Okay, so I'll redo that again off stream. That was a mess. And I don't feel like trying a couple different combinations live. But I think that's as good as that team's gonna get for us. When you say Cthulhu's, are you saying that one movie? Are you talking about Pontypool? Because that Cthulhu's does actually bring up a good point. There is a very interesting Canadian horror movie called Pontypool that takes place entirely within a radio station. Ah, I see. I feel that must be quite relatable. In that case, I would highly recommend Pontypool as well. That movie I went into with zero expectations, and it was surprisingly good. Little convoluted in some aspects, but I think it's really interesting. You will probably have a hard time finding it anywhere normal, so you might have to be resourceful with if you know any sailors. I have not yet done so with those, because I was kind of saving that for a potential watch party, but then haven't really hosted many of those. So so let's wrap up these events and then move on to the story. Ugh. Not sure if I really should have bothered doing the whole Shia defense thing on stream. But yeah, I just think Caesar and Bernice are in a weird spot gameplay wise. This game really came out swinging with a lot of the early characters, and I genuinely don't know how other characters are going to be better than them later. Like Lighter's just around the corner and he looks cool, but unless he can stun faster than anyone else, like his key features that he increases the amount of time that enemies remain stunned by 3 seconds, apparently, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, especially with the doppelganger enemies that recover from stun very quickly. Also, game will be a stuttering mess, just because this particular region here is like that. So I feel like he kind of needs to have that increased stun duration, but also just be a better stun character than anyone that currently exists. Because you don't get any increase to the stun damage multiplier without his first Mindscape. So unless you pair him with Qing Yi, which is a very bizarre team, I don't know how he's going to be better than Qing Yi, or even Lycon for that matter. I was very confused by the blimp in the background. I thought that was just a floating piece of geometry, aside from, you know, the fucking shit in space. All right, what are you talking about? Jeez, fashion's flying off the shelf these days. All these malls are bursting with new clothes, making it impossible to keep up with. Got fresh clothes daily in our thrift group. Sold off just days after purchase. And that's the trick of those merchants. They keep churning out new clothes to empty our wallets. You heard the news? Unsold luxury goods get buried in the outer ring. They'd rather torch them than donate to the needy in new Eridu just to maintain their brand value. Seriously? That's overboard. We're striving to buy and sell thrift clothes for a change. These merchants pull this. Don't worry, my contacts in the outer ring are on it. Once we locate their stash, we'll unearth all those old clothes. Nice. So you're giving them to those in need, right? Huh? You're joking. I went through all that trouble to get those clothes, so they're mine. All mine. I maxed out my credit card buying those clothes. I'm the one in need here. Oh, by the way, my friends in the Outer Ring found some gadgets in the trash heaps. Interested? Yikes. No thanks. Just toss it away. Karoni throws something away. It's an HI commemorative coin. I will eat it. It might have a chocolate center. So yeah, Beaverson Beauty Salon for Thyrans. Hello, do you have an appointment? If you haven't made an appointment, the estimated wait time for a haircut from a stylist is 4 hours. Oh, your hairstyle is quite dashing, but it still requires some care and hydration. You might want to try our Soda Extensive Care Hair Treatment. The estimated wait time is 7 hours. Hang on. I see. You must be here to see our manager. Let me take a look at our appointments. The earliest availability is in roughly 42 days. Would you like to confirm your appointment? Actually, I'm here on behalf of 141. Ah, I see. 1 minute. Here's the manager's reply. Our manager has prepared some trial packs for hair care essentials and Beaverson treatment combs for consignment in 141. The detailed list is included in the letter. Please pass it on to them. No problem. You're leaving already? I hope to welcome you to Beaverson again. By the way, I love your hair color. Still, this couple is super cute. Everyone standing in front of Beaverson has an amazing design. So I think what I'll do is, after we finish this event, I'll take a brief break and start a new recording for the story content. Welcome to Waterfall Soup! Bangboon 141. Keep it down. Chop Jr. looks around cautiously. I remember you. You're a regular at my dad's store. I'm a good friend of his. The Bangboon from 141 spoke to me about the collaboration, and I think it could work. Of course, it's best if they eat in store. But for the sake of allowing everyone to enjoy Waterfall Soup, I've prepared some soup-based packs to be sold at 141 chain stores. But don't let my dad catch sight of my reply until everything is set in stone. I'll deliver the letter to them. Everything's written down in detail within the letter, so just take it straight back to 141. Don't forget to keep it a secret from my dad. It's a promise. Okay, is that a Duyi? Or someone in the alleyway? Oh my god, is it gonna be like selling massage wands? Welcome to old Duyi's physiotherapy studio. Here to pass on a message from 141. Oh, the Bangboon at 141. We did discuss selling portable massagers at the convenience store. However, they said they couldn't provide feedback after trying it out, so they decided to send a friend to test it and give their feedback to the owner of 141. Then, you must be the friend they mentioned? Am I? Maybe. It's not your business what I did with the massager. Please, come in, you naughty boy. Old Duyi's massager feels so good, but the 78-question feedback survey he prepared is so daunting. Finally, it's done. And so are we. Thank you for the feedback. I've included your survey in the letter. Could you please deliver them to 141 for me? And in return for your help, I'll give you a discount on your next visit. The massage will sell like hotcakes. Nope. More coins. Ugh. Part-time jobs are drawn out these days. No one's hiring for review manipulation. Excuse me? Yeah, I haven't received any orders for days. Oh wait, I think I have that. Whatever. I'm restarting my voices here. I heard there's an editor known as the Bad Review Witch who's snooping around, checking out stores on the down low. She's been calling out those fake reviews in her magazine. The word is, she's already hit several stores. Huh? Word is, she's already hit several stores. This conversation, the names changing between these sentences do not make any sense as to who's speaking. Word is, she's already hit several stores hard. What should we do now? Should I give up my part-time job for posting good reviews? Not exactly. Think outside the box. How about going straight to the stores? Threaten the owners that you'll flood them with positive reviews unless they pay up. And tell them, for a price, you'll do the same to their rivals. Huh? You sure this will work? Why would anyone buy good reviews for their competitors? Yeah, works like a charm, but your good reviews must be way off base. Like leaving reviews such as, the noodles here are super skin friendly for a noodle shop. Or, they taste amazing, kids love them. Already finished 3 pairs, on to the 4th for a shoe store. Trust me, stores hit with such fake positive reviews will pay you to take them down. Pull this off and you'll be rolling in double pay. But seriously, you ever felt guilty? You're too naive for that talk. You think these are shady moves? Nah, it's all part of the commercial warfare. You're ruining this industry. That's why the good review promoters like us get a bad reputation. Ruining this industry? What I've been doing is kicking you beginners out. It's all part of my strategy for commercial warfare. Ugh, you. Darn it. I'll toss back whatever junk you gave me right back at you. Or I'll throw something away. It's an HA commemorative coin! Wow. And I guess we can tempt our luck with the fucking Zawarudo trash can. Yes. Brother Wise. Hello. Please follow our Mori Girl clothing store, Stellar Trek. Trek freely among the stars. You seem like a perfect match for our store's style. Feel free to browse and pick out a few for your friends and family. Oh, I'm not saying you can't wear them yourself, of course. I'm just here for the letter to 141. Oh, I've been long waiting for you. Whew. My manager said that since someone would be coming to collect the letter, might as well do some promoting at the mall entrance. Now that you've got the letter, I can finally head back inside. Go get some rest. I'll deliver it. Okay. Our manager wrote down the list of products in the letter. Please give it to 141. I hope to see you in store next time. Actually, we have quite a few male customers. Alright. Simmer Hot Pot. Oh, we also need to hang out with Jane and Seth. Now that I think about it. I haven't been doing that. Hi, would you like some hot pot? I'm here for the letter to 141. 141? Are you here for takeout? 1 minute. Let me check the order. 141. Is it the Lumina Square store or the 6th Street store? It's about the collaboration? Sorry, I'll need to ask my manager about that. The passionate employee rushes off into the kitchen while shouting something about the convenience store. An argument erupts inside. A short while later, the server returns with a letter. Sorry, I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. Here's the letter from my manager. As our food is extremely fresh, they would need to be stored at extremely low temperatures to be put on sale. So, besides hot pot soup-based cubes, we still haven't decided what else to sell at 141. Everything's written down in detail within the letter. Could you please deliver it to 141 for us? No problem. Alright. I think that's everybody, you know? Oh, you're the... You want something. Who we talk to? Yeah, no, he's tied up with the person who's standing near the gallery. Alright, y'all. All the replies have been retrieved. Would you like to see the list of 141's partners? Yup.
We've got new stock in today. Come take a look.
Get all my rewards, and for some reason this is navigated with the shoulder buttons. I like how it's like possible rewards, and it's just those are the rewards. Okay, so that is Dunzo. All right, time to check the trash. Don't freeze me in a locked camera angle this time. Here we go. Okay. What gamers have we got? Okay. Oh, wow. They still have quite a ways to go. All right, let's hang out with Jane. Maybe we won't hang out with Seth today. Because he's already quite ahead. So we'll wait and hang out with Caesar and Bernice. That's a weird sentence to say because I don't expect Jane to DM us ever. Secret. Did we... Does that maybe change? But okay. It's a secret. Come to the store and we can talk. Young manager, I can read you like an open book. Still thinking about my membership card? Sure, why not? I don't have anything special planned today. You can recommend a cool videotape for me. I'll think about recharging. Just let me know when you're not busy at the store and I'll stop by. Listen, some people deliver the milk, some people have to drink it. That's just how it works. Why can I not pick... Hello? Game? It's not letting me pick the... Hello? There we go. That was weird. Alright. Swing by the counter, and Jane should be, hanging out. Okay. Speaking of milk, it's time for some cheese. Any recommendations for today? Charles is a comedy, I think. Family Bang Boo. I forget what Final Punch is about. Rookie's Guide to the Hollow? This one seems pretty interesting. If you had the chance to time travel, would you choose to? Yeah. Looks like you've still got a few regrets about the past. Those regrets always end up becoming bright spots that bring you comfort. Would you like to renew your membership card? So straightforward, manager, but I like that about you. I hope you'll recommend some other movies next time I come. After Jane registers for a premium membership card, she takes the videotape and leaves. All right. So, where did that get her? Yo, maxed her out. What's new in the VR device? Oh, maxed it out. All right, cool. Do we have any new tutorials? Pulchra. Ionized doppelganger Pulchra. Even among ionized and wait, are these all the same? Yeah, these are all the same dialogue, but the comment is different. Nonsense! If it really could read my deepest fears, it would turn into a fierce middle-aged woman wielding a clothes hanger. That's right, I'm most afraid of my mom. Actually, no, that sounds familiar. Yeah, no, that's the same description for each one. All right. And then this is still something. I want to say it's one of the Bang Boo that's glitched for some reason. But that is annoying. Hopefully that goes away when they update the game next week. I think it's next week. Should be. And then we forward the day. I don't think there's anything to do at night necessarily. Oh, we probably could have, like, hung out with Seth without using his daily... Oh, well. Jean seems a bit troubled inside the video store. Are you off today? I was about to message you and ask where you went. What a surprise. Here you are. Is there something I can help with? You're so helpful. I wanted to ask if anything interesting happened in the neighborhood recently. I don't think so. That could be a bit tricky for me. I recently got a part-time job playing an extra on a show. My character's a detective, so I'm looking for something unique to help me get into character ahead of time. If there's nothing interesting, then I'll have to make up something to investigate. What do you plan to do, Jane? Yeah, let's pretend that that guy over there is someone I'm investigating, and I'll approach him like the detective. Jane points at a random man in the shop. She then walks over to talk to him. You like this movie too? Oh, yes. Sorry, do you want to rent this one? I can find something else if you want it. That's very kind of you. Can't turn down such a kind offer. I'll return it as soon as I'm done. By the way, you look like you work around here. Which company do you work for? I can drop it off at your company's front desk once I'm done. Oh, well, actually, I'm a salesman. I was just in the area to sell some goods. My company isn't around here. I'll leave now. Sorry. I see. That's a hard job. I hope it goes well for you. After talking to Jane, the man in the business suit shakes hands with her and takes his leave. However, it looks like Jane has something to tell you. That man was no salesman. You don't trust my judgment? How can you tell? He walks with a heavier step on his right foot, which implies that his shoes are not well fitted. He smelled of noodles, probably from ordering a garlic-based broth, but he obviously had more sales to do this afternoon. He had really thick calluses on his hands, which you don't see on a salesman or your average person. Well, none of these things are particularly odd on their own. Isn't it quite a coincidence when combined, young manager? You have a point there. He might be the perfect suspect for me to get into my detective role. Can you help me follow him to see where he's going? Send me his location and I'll watch him from a distance. If he sees me again, he might become suspicious. Agreeing to Jane's request for some reason, you start to follow the man. Leaving the video store, you see him walking into an alleyway before vanishing from sight. For some reason, the X button wasn't doing anything. I think it's because it was still loading the outdoors. Find the man in the suit. There's the man in the suit. There he is. You send his location to Jane. She arrives shortly after. Excuse me, do you know when this family will be back? Do you need something from them? They ordered something from me, and we have some special offers for loyal customers. Wanted to inform them in person. Oh, right. My husband loves buying stuff. There are always so many deliveries. The front door gets blocked all the time. But they're out of time for work this week, and only their kids are at home. They even asked me to cook dinner for the kids while they were gone. What are these special offers? Am I eligible? It's a regular customer benefit only. I'm afraid, since they're not around, I'll come back another time. Sorry to bother you. The man quickly leaves. What do you think? Some's fishy. Very astute. A real salesman wouldn't pass up any opportunity to win a new customer. The old lady asked about a special offer, but the man became nervous. Since the family often leaves their packages on the porch, pretending to be a salesman wouldn't raise any suspicion. However, a qualified salesman knows how to contact a loyal customer, so it's suspicious for him to pay them a visit. Are you sure you're not a real detective? I've just been reading a lot of books and watching a lot of movies recently to prepare for this role. He visited your store too. I don't want to let public security know, just to be safe. Otherwise, I'll worry. Okay. You call public security to report the strange man's actions, and Jane takes her leave. Wait until the... Oh, this is still going. Okay, weird.
We fighting? Take me.
Yeah, all right. Maybe something will happen. Next day morning. What's going on down that alleyway? This is huge news for 6th Street. Did you see the news today? A serial burglar and murderer was caught on 6th Street, right where we are now, apparently. Sounds dangerous. Who knew such a criminal would be this close to us? Apparently the criminal was planning to break into that house yesterday, which had a little girl at home alone. Luckily they caught him in time. Who knows what could have happened? I'm gonna tell Mom and Dad to upgrade our door's lock. That's so scary. Must have been the person from yesterday. Thinking back, Jane's part-time job as a detective ended up being surprisingly helpful. While pondering this, someone suddenly taps you on the shoulder. Young manager, I knew I'd find you here. You were literally a lifesaver for this time, Jane. It was all thanks to your following the criminal and promptly reporting the crime. I was just doing the talking. It was you who were brave enough to save that little girl. Well, stop trying to be modest. I'm genuinely praising you. All right, I'll take it. Right. I've got some things to take care of, so I'll catch you later. Jane takes her leave. Although the whole thing still feels a little scary in hindsight, it was all thanks to you and Jane that the criminal was caught and that 6th Street can be peaceful once again. Gamer. Alright. So we now have her affinity, Rosonia. I could have gotten that for Seth. I forgot. I'll need to do some runs with Seth, I guess. You know, I might even queue that up right now before I forget. And then we'll take a break so I can refill my drink. And then we'll finally start that story. Man, it's already been 2.5 hours. Jesus Christ. So go here. And then we'll add.
Let's fire it up.
So, actually, no. Let's just replace
You want a glass of
Bernice
my trophy?
with Seth.
If you need help,
Need
a mission,
Wanna...
Let's nothing.
if you need help, call me anytime.
There we go. You know what? Let's see if we can actually get one of these on stream. Sure, that's fine.
Commission start. Object.
If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
There we go.
Having trouble?
I shouldn't have mashed and interrupted the dialogue there.
Whoa, I feel like my strength's back.
Oh well. I'm too used to mashing through this all off stream. Yeah, let's just speed through this. I think we're just gonna end up using Jingyi for our damage here. This is a weird team comp. Probably gonna end up getting Jingyi's event more than anything, honestly.
stuff.
Oh, that was the wrong move. Oh well. This is a lower level Hollow Zero run. Oh yeah, I also need to gain the maximum corruption. So I shouldn't have cleansed that. Whoops. We'll see if we can unfuck that. Yeah, we'll get a bang boo. Sure. We can get an extra corruption here. Get some pressure. Oh, this is perfect. We're getting extra. Jesus Christ! All right. Yeah. Okay. That one thing to take on more pressure is pretty crazy. Ah, of course it's Chingy. God damn it.
Hot is it? Oh, won't you have some hot water? Being a proxy requires.
Yeah, this is the Chingy. I probably I shouldn't have skipped through this, but
helper. Whenever you see me, take a sip of hot water is best.
On this hollow floor, you will not suffer any effects from hollow corruptions, which is huge. Yeah, we'll gain corruption. Gross. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. You know what, while we're here, we may as well get that next corruption,
Before you
right?
solve anything.
Yeah, this is the optimal rotation.
Need help? You'll have to exchange something valuable.
I don't like it when enemies block the path. I just want to go straight to the exit.
Face the consequences.
A little gift for ya.
But I don't know why I went for the setup there. Just reflexes. All right. Ooh, a new general? Huh. It's nice. I didn't notice there was a new one. I was just seeing if
I'll keep it for you.
if a character popped up. Anything worth buying? I mean, may as well. It won't even let you take the risky transaction. I thought that would have been the finale, but I guess not.
Careful. I'd bite.
Well, at least we'll get a second chance. Sure. But now we need to start curing some of these now that we're on the last floor. You do get to catalyze this if you're maxed out. Yeah, sure. It's a great deal. I don't know why it bothers making you select these. Because you can't actually back out of that menu.
Suggestion. Squad members require...
Mm-hmm. No then. Well, we don't actually need to finish this then. We can just, I think we can just give up. And I think it'll still count the corruption. Yep. And the resonium we got as well. Nice. Okay. So now we are good to move on to the actual content of today's stream. A bathroom break. So I will be back momentarily.